the real thing. What we're going to do is we are going maybe not completely weave the cotton, but we're going to go to somewhere local where the cotton is already woven. We've been given the idea of hand dyeing, so we create our own art, we create our own designers, and then we create the people that are going to sew, and then we create our marketing product, and it's straight out of Chicas. And it's called the Chicas purse. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's where we're going.
Exactly.
That's a great idea. That's the idea.
So we're talking about creating these livelihoods, and it's the kind of thing like you can be dyeing here at Cafe One, and you can bring your kids, and you can be here, and you can make a product that at first maybe you're charging a lot, and you're doing just really direct marketing to Los Angeles. You find an outlet there that wants to sell it for a high price, and that gives you the money to be able to purchase dye pots, to be able to purchase transportation if you need to go out and collect the plants and stuff. So at first you charge a lot, and the goal is to be able to charge less and have it more affordable. So the next thing we're going to do, I'll just show you. This is the last thing we're going to do, and thanks for hanging in there. We're going to have the chance to work with some of these fibers that have been dyed already on the migrants' clothes. This is part of an effort to make the next quilt. So you guys are part of the next big community quilt, and several other communities like at Cal State Channel Islands, they just worked on this project. And so we're going to be mending, and that, is anyone familiar with this process already? Have you seen it or seen your grandma do it maybe? This stuff right here.
Spanish, mending.
Sewing, basically. Yeah. So,
Sewing.
it's like big, yeah. There's not a direct translation that I know, but in English it's darning. So I think it's funny because we're dying and we're darning.
Yes, the double D.
That's kind of funny. You have? Yes, that's exactly the same.
Okay.
Do we have any weavers in this group? Yeah. It's like, how did I learn about this? My mom. So in weaving, I'll just show you. I have a little slide of it. This is the same picture here. In weaving, there's the warp. So like this, you just do it all one way. And then there's the weft, which you go over, under, over, under, over, under. And that's the process. Yeah. So Ruth has done her socks this way. Do you like them?
Yeah.
I love my darn socks. Yeah. So I'm hoping.
Throw them away.
Thank you for wearing those. Thank you for wearing those. That's so helpful. Oh my God. Wow. Thank you, Mama. Yeah. No, but really, if you like to use your hands, or if you want to just, you can watch a movie and be darning. So I'm hoping this is. I'm hoping that this is a skill that you can take home and take away with you today after this, and when you'll have your little piece of yarn, you can take home and you can use it to darn your socks if you want. Then you can keep your socks because socks are nice.
Especially the
they're
nice
expensive.
warm ones.
Yes. Yeah, like the smart wool or like the wool ones. You want to be able to just fix the hole. So we're going to sit down in a minute, and we're going to pass out different yarns. I'll tell you about them real quick before we sit down. But this is the basic pattern you're going to do. You're going to go all one direction. You can kind of see it's a zigzag. They just went in, out, and then back, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And they created this warp across here. And they went a few stitches beyond the hole to reinforce it because that's where it's weakest, right? And then they're going to just come out with one piece of yarn, hopefully, and they're going to leave it and tie a knot. And then they're going to take a whole nother piece, and they're going to go in, out, back and forth, and they're going to go over, under, over, under. And so, if you want to see this is cochineal. This is the Peruvian cochineal, and it came out really purple. And this is avocado pits that were collected from an orchard in Ojai. Avocado pits, the pits. You remember how you can kind of see on the skin, it's kind of pinkish. There's other ones here, which the students at Cal State Channel Islands just did this. This is a flower called Coreopsis, which is native to Santa Cruz Island. And you can pass that around. What other ones? Oh, this is another. The denim is a really nice choice. When you're choosing which material you're going to darn a hole in, somebody can do this one, and some of the ones that are already started. But the denim is good because it's really strong. That red stuff. This stuff is really weak, so if you have a gentle hand, choose this. If you're not so sure, do the denim. This gray, which is beautiful, like slate gray, this is made from oak galls. So those balls that come off of oak trees, those are actually a wasp nest. The wasp makes the tree, sends out a hormone to the tree, creates that little ball. And when the ball drops, you collect it and you hammer it up and use it. You can see this person didn't quite finish. If anyone wants to finish.
I guess you can get black from the outside of a walnut.
Yeah.
So these are just a couple of the other options that we have. This is also cochineal, so it's a lot redder. And this pink is also cochineal, done with the Ojai cochineal. And it was a very, it's not very concentrated, so it came out really pale pink. It's a beautiful pink. And so that's the variation in the color you can get on cochineal. And then this one is toyon, which is a shrub that grows a lot in our forests around here. The leaves of the toyon, as opposed, this is the coreopsis, they're kind of similar. So on this table over here, you will find everything you need to darn. There's needles, like big darning needles. I'm just wondering, does everybody, raise your hand if you know how to sew in this room?
That'll be another.
Great, so if you keep your hands up if you know how to sew. Other people that, if you're not raising your hand, look at who knows how to sew. And I would like you to ask them and ask people. We have resources in this room that can help. So I'm going to get you to take a Jackie will start. This purple stuff has already been cut to a good length, so you can take that. Or you can choose another color. Any of these are up for grabs? Yes. One other thing I will say. If you're having trouble threading your needle, there's this big, beautiful hunk of beeswax here that a friend in Ojai, these bees made it.